Hello everyone and welcome. In this video, we're going to dive into the world of version control. It is an essential tool for managing and tracking changes in your projects. We will be understanding the core concepts behind it and exploring the origins of Git. Key benefits of version control include the ability to track changes, which allows us to see exactly what modifications have been made to our files over time. Version control also facilitates collaboration, making it easier for teams to work together on the same project without overwriting each other's work. Version history is another crucial aspect, as it enables us to revert to previous versions of our files whenever needed. Lastly, version control supports branching, allowing us to create separate lines of development for new features or bug fixes. So, what exactly is version control? At its core, version control is a system that records changes to files over time. It allows you to recall specific versions later. Think of it like having a detailed history book for your project. It's beneficial as it helps you track changes to code and documents, so you always know what was modified and when. It provides you with the ability to revert to previous states when needed. If something goes wrong, you can easily go back to a working version. You can compare changes over time to see the evolution of your project and understand how it has changed. It also helps to identify who made specific changes. This accountability is crucial for team collaboration. Lastly, version control allows you to collaborate without overwriting work. Multiple people can work on the same project simultaneously without causing conflicts. Let's explore the two main types of version control systems: centralized and distributed. In a centralized version control system, there is a single central repository that all developers connect to. Developers check out files from this central server, make changes, and then commit those changes back to the central repository. Some of the advantages of using centralized version control system are that it is simple to understand and offers easy access control. However, it also has its downsides. A major drawback is that it presents a single point of failure and requires network access to work. On the other hand, in a distributed version control system, every developer has a complete copy of the repository. Developers can work offline and commit changes locally. Changes can be shared directly between developers, and there is no single point of failure. The advantages include the ability to work offline and better performance. However, the disadvantages are that it has a steeper learning curve and higher storage requirements. Let's get familiar with some key version control concepts. First, the commit. A commit is a snapshot of your repository at a specific point in time. It records changes to files and includes a message describing what changed. For example, to create a commit with a message, you can use the command git commit -m followed by your message in quotes, such as add login feature. Next, we have branch. A branch is a parallel version of the repository that allows you to work on different features or fixes without affecting the main codebase. To create and switch to a new branch, use the command git checkout -b and then the branch name like feature/user-auth. The third important concept is merge. Merging combines changes from different branches. When a feature is complete, it can be merged back into the main branch to incorporate the changes. To merge a feature branch into main, you would first check out the main branch using the command git checkout main, and then merge the feature branch using git merge the feature branch name like feature/user-auth. Finally, the repository or repo. A repository is a storage location for your project. It contains all of your project's files and the history of changes made to those files. To initialize a new repository, use the command git init. To clone an existing repository, use the command git clone, followed by the repository's URL, such as https://github.com/user/repo.git. Let's take a look at the history of Git. In 2002, Linux kernel development used BitKeeper, which was a proprietary distributed version control system. In 2005, the relationship with BitKeeper broke down due to licensing issues. In April of 2005, Linus Torvalds began developing Git as a replacement. By June of 2005, Git became self-hosting, meaning it was used to manage its own source code. Then, between 2007 and 2008, GitHub launched, making Git more accessible and popular. Linus Torvalds had some specific design goals in mind when creating Git. These goals included speed and efficiency, a distributed workflow, data integrity, non-linear development, making it fully distributed and capable of scaling to large projects. Now let's compare Git with other version control systems like Subversion, also known as SVN, and Mercurial. Git is a distributed version control system, while Subversion is centralized, and Mercurial is distributed. In terms of performance, Git is very fast, Subversion is slower, and Mercurial is fast. Git offers full functionality for offline work, whereas Subversion has limited offline capabilities, and Mercurial provides full offline functionality. Branching in Git is lightweight, Subversion's branching is heavy, and Mercurial's branching is also lightweight. The learning curve for Git is steeper compared to Subversion, which is easier, and Mercurial, which has a moderate learning curve. Git has highly efficient storage, Subversion's storage efficiency is moderate, and Mercurial's is efficient. Git has an extensive community and ecosystem, Subversion's is moderate, and Mercurial's is good. Git's performance advantages, distributed nature, and flexible branching model have made it the industry standard for version control. While it has a steeper learning curve, the benefits outweigh the initial complexity, especially for modern software development workflows. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.